I got my SAG card the summer after I graduated from acting school in Chicago, Illinois. I went on an audition for a movie called Kissing a Fool, starring David Schwimmer and Jason Lee and Mealy Avital, and I got the part. And I had to join SAG, so I was really excited because it was my first ever audition at my first acting job, and then I found out that I had to like pay to join this union, and so then I didn't end up making that much money. But it was still enough to pay off my credit card at the time, which wasn't that high. I feel like every job I get is my big break. Like, I'm always really excited to get another job. But that was, that was my first job, and it was a good job because it was a movie and it shot in Chicago over the summer, and like I got to have like more than one scene. And I got to ride on a motorcycle with a guy who had no shirt on, which was cool. Never done that before or since. I keep talking about my first job, Kissing a Fool, but it was my first audition, and I went to it. I was still just finishing up college at the time, and it was spring, and it was raining in Chicago. And I had this like light blue pleather raincoat from a thrift store that I wore to the audition, and the casting director put me on tape. And then like a couple weeks later, I got the call back, and so they said the director and producers are in town and they want to meet you. And that day was really sunny and pretty out, so I just wore like a t-shirt and a jean skirt. And when I got to the audition and I went in, they said, like, you had this really cool raincoat on in your audition, and like, you don't, where's that? And I was like, well, it's not raining out today. And so they said, if we give you the part, would you wear that raincoat in the movie? And I was like, yeah. That should be fine, yeah. Anyway, so then there is one scene where I'm walking down the stairs to go on my date with motorcycle guy in the movie, and I'm wearing the blue raincoat.